Cattle panels are commonly used in DIY garden projects because they're strong and really heavy duty, and we've seen them used by community members time and time again. So I wanted to highlight a few of those really clever creations and uses of cattle panels for you guys today so you can get ideas for your own garden projects. All of these include cattle panels, but they have structures that are made with off-the-shelf electrical conduit and maker pipe fittings, which we'll highlight and talk about a little bit. But this first one here is from Bob, and I love this one. This is a pole bean trellis. It's really cool. It's kind of made as this archway, and kind of has this rectangular footprint over a garden bed that he's got set up there. And then essentially the conduit just goes up and over, and you can kind of walk through the middle of this. It's kind of like a tunnel, which is really awesome and just looks fantastic. We see a lot of bracing in there. Like I said, these cattle panels are heavy, so you want to make sure you build your structure to support them really well. So he's got a lot of 45-degree bracing, which is smart, and pretty standard structure overall, just a giant rectangle, with 90-degree connectors in the corners there. And then, like I said, that bracing with the 45-degree connectors. But then he did something really creative on top here, which is basically the verticals going to extend just a little bit, and the cattle panels can rest and kind of capture that cattle panel, the vertical post kind of captures the cattle panel in one of the rectangles on the end, and that kind of holds it in place. And you can also secure them, of course, with wire, metal zip ties, and different things like that. And so he's got that trellising on top with the cattle panel, but he's also got them on the sides, and this is where we can see the beans actually climbing up the cattle panels, which is really fantastic, and just a great use of this. So really cool, Bob. Thanks so much for sharing this. Really great build. Next up is one of the largest structures I think we've ever seen with conduit and maker pipe. This is a ginormous garden enclosure that Ralph put together, and this thing is so huge. But essentially, as we were talking about, this is the maker pipe and EMT conduit frame and structure that he built to support the cattle panels, and then he's got a ton of cattle panels on this whole thing, pretty much just to enclose the whole structure. So he's got the walls on there. He's got all the roof pieces, and just essentially, I can't imagine how many total cattle panels this is. I'm sure this was a costly build, but probably worth it to protect the garden. But we can see basically, just kind of built the whole structure and ribbed the roof just to be able to support all these cattle panels. And it's just a really fantastic project and a great use of conduit and connectors and cattle panels. So really cool. I think he shared some photos. You can see the garden in action. Looks like it's having a great yield, as we can see in these photos. And then you can see the deer were a little upset because they couldn't get inside of there thanks to this. But really awesome build, and just a great use of, like I said, of all those materials. So thanks so much, Ralph, for sharing this. Next up is another trellis. This is a gourd trellis specifically. Of course, if you're doing just tomatoes or some smaller plants that aren't as heavy, which I know tomatoes can get pretty heavy if you've got a bunch of them, but if you're doing some smaller plants and things, then you may not need a heavy duty trellis like cattle panel. You could use some netting and standard things, but if you're doing what Alan was doing, which is doing a gourd trellis, then you're going to need something heavy duty, which is why he used the cattle panels. And this is really cool. I love this structure. This is pretty awesome. We've got all the verticals kind of bolted to this retaining wall here that their garden sits in, and then those gourd plants climb up the cattle panels, and there's also cattle panels on top, as we can see. It looks like those are secured with metal wire kind of wrapped around the cattle panels and then twisted there just to hold them in place. And we saw a photo of this a few months later, and we can see that it's really working well to support all the plants and all the gourds on there. So really great job, and just another great use of cattle panel and conduit and connectors, and just a unique project overall. So really awesome. Thanks so much, Alan, for posting this. Next up is a really creative use. This is another trellis, but these were used in kind of a non-standard way. And Kevin shared this idea a while back, and then we did a follow-up interview with him, and he talked more about it. But this is a really cool use of the cattle panels. We can see if we look closely here, where essentially he got just your standard cattle panel. I think we can see a photo of it laying flat on the ground where he painted them, as we can see there. And then essentially he basically built his single wall trellis here and secured those to the garden beds. But then you'll notice that the cattle panels aren't flat. He essentially made these rectangular and kind of bent them, and he described that in that interview, where essentially I think he used a 2x4 and just kind of put that where he needed to make the corner, and then just bent the cattle panel in order to turn it into this rectangle, and pretty much turned it into a really heavy duty tomato cage that mounts to the outside of his frame. That's a really creative use and just a really great idea. Like I said, especially if you've got a ton of tomatoes or, just some plants that you're expecting to be heavy and you want to make sure they have plenty of support. You don't want them to fall apart or anything like that whenever your plants are growing on there. So it's a really great use of this and just a really smart idea. And you can check out that interview if you want to learn more about his entire build and specifically more about the cattle panels there. But just a really awesome idea from Kevin, and I really appreciate him sharing this with us. Last but not least, kind of follows that same technique of bending the cattle panels, but this is a different way. This is a mobile trellis that was put together by Scott, and we can see here that his EMT conduit frame down here is pretty small, and he made this so he can move this trellis around as the seasons change, or put it away and then bring it back out next year if he needs to. But essentially, he built this this frame down here, and all this really does is kind of retain and hold the cattle panel in place so the cattle panel can bend over at the top and make this arch. And then, of course, the plants grab onto the cattle panel, as we've seen with all these different ones. And essentially, this frame is just kind of holding that bent shape in place. So, you could easily just pop those zip ties off and then take this cattle panel, probably bend it back flat, or store it out how it is. But it's really easy to be able to pop in and out. And we've seen, not just Kevin and Scott's use of bending the cattle panel. We've seen all kinds of different ideas where people have bent the cattle panel and used that in their projects. And this is a really great technique. But this one specifically, I think, is awesome because it's meant to be kind of a mobile solution where it can pop in and out of this frame really easily. And then the conduit just sits on the outside of the cattle panel. And that's what's kind of, forcing it to hold that shape and stay in place there. So that's a really cool idea from Scott. Thanks so much, Scott, for sharing that. I hope you guys found this useful and got some inspiration for your next garden project. I'll link all these builds down below if you want to check them out in more detail. And while you're in the community, you can look around the gardening section and find tons of ideas and inspiration for your gardening projects. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.